Let's talk about one of the most powerful, and honestly, one of the most underused words you have at your disposal. It's a tiny little word that can reclaim your time, protect your energy, and literally build the future you want.
Now, seriously, think about it for a second. That invitation you really didn't want to go to, that extra task your boss dropped on you, that favor for a friend, how many times did you say yes out loud while every single fiber of your being was just screaming no? This isn't just some small thing. It's a deep habit, and it actually has a name.
Yeah, they call it the disease to please. It's that deep-seated need to be agreeable, to make everyone happy, usually at our own expense. So let's take a look at what this really looks like day to day.
I mean, does any of this ring a bell? Saying yes to a meeting that 100% could have been an email, costing you an hour of your life you will never ever get back. Or how about agreeing to help out that one friend who always seems to be taking but never giving? Or maybe taking on a project that you have absolutely zero passion for just because you don't want to rock the boat.
So what's really going on under the hood here? Well, it pretty much all boils down to fear. It's the fear of that awkward conversation, the fear of missing out, FOMO. Or the big one, the fear that if you say no, someone just won't like you anymore. It's that automatic, knee-jerk yes that's driven by anxiety, not by what you actually want.
Okay, this is a tough pill to swallow, but it's so important. We tell ourselves a story, right? We say, oh, I'm just being nice, or I'm just a generous person. But let's be real blunt here. This isn't kindness, it's weakness. It's letting other people's agendas completely control your life.
And this habit, it has a cost. A very, very real and very high cost that we almost never stop to think about. Because here's the secret. Every time you say yes to one thing, you are secretly saying no to something else.
This is it, right here. It's a zero-sum game. The time and the energy that you give to something that doesn't really matter, that is time and energy you are literally stealing from the things that do, from your own goals.
Let me give you a perfect example of this trade-off. Let's say you say yes to some low-value project. It keeps you busy, sure, but it's not getting you anywhere. Well, that exact same chunk of time could have been spent doing the hard work of building your own business, your own dream. One path is stagnation, the other is growth. You choose.
And it's not just about the big things. Look at this. You say yes to another pointless meeting. What are you actually saying no to? You're saying no to your time, to your freedom. That's the one resource you have that's completely finite. You can never get it back. You're trading away your life 1 minute at a time for someone else's to-do list.
Think about that metaphor for a second. A time charity. You're just giving away your most valuable asset for free. And believe me, people will line up around the block to take it. And they'll just keep on taking your focus, your energy, your time, until you have absolutely nothing left for yourself. It is time to shut that charity down.
So how do we fight back? We have to completely change the way we think about the word no. It's not negative. It's not mean. It is your single greatest tool for taking back control of your life. It's your weapon.
Let that one really sink in. You are not rejecting the person who's asking. You are protecting what is important to you. You're protecting your goals, your family, your own sanity. No is your shield.
And I love this imagery. No is the sharp sword you use to just cut through all the noise and all the distractions. And it's the fortress wall you build around your mission, keeping out all the invaders, like mediocrity and other people's priorities. This is an act of defense, not an act of aggression.
Just think about anyone you really admire, anyone who's achieved massive success. Do you honestly think they say yes to every single request that comes their way? Of course not. Their success is a direct result of saying no again and again and again so they could pour all their energy into what truly mattered. They built a mountain of no's to reach the peak of their most important yes.
Okay, so we get the why. No is our tool, it's our shield, it's our path to success. Got it. But the big question is still there. How do you actually say it without feeling like a total jerk? Well, it's a lot simpler than you think.
Here are 3 simple but powerful phrases you can just keep in your back pocket. Number 1, I appreciate the offer, but I can't commit to that right now. Polite, respectful, firm. Number 2, that doesn't align with my current priorities. This one is amazing because it's not personal, it's strategic. And number 3, the simple, beautiful, no thank you. Clean, direct, and impossible to misunderstand. And this right here is the absolute golden rule. Stop justifying yourself.
Stop over-explaining. No is a complete sentence. The second you start rambling and making up long excuses, you sound weak, and you're just opening the door for them to negotiate. Just state your decision and then stop talking. All right, so knowing all this is one thing, but actually putting it into practice is where the change happens. So let's make this real. Let's do it with a simple little challenge.
Just 7 days. That's it. We're not talking about a complete life overall here. We're just talking about 1 week to start building this new muscle. 1 week to start your journey from being a people pleaser to becoming a priority protector. So here's the plan. For the next 7 days, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to find just one thing each day, one thing you would normally just say yes to, and instead you're going to say no. And yeah, it's going to feel a little weird at first. You'll feel that little bit of discomfort, but I promise you, right on the other side of that feeling is an incredible wave of power and self-respect.
And this is what it's all about. Your biggest goals, your wildest dreams, they aren't built in your spare time. They are built with the time you actively fight for and reclaim. The time you save by saying no to every single thing that is not your mission.
So I'll leave you with this. The power is completely in your hands now. A whole world of focus, of freedom, of achievement is sitting right there, waiting for you on the other side of that little 2-letter word. The only question left is, what will you say no to first?